A busy weekend of women's college water polo, plus we look back at Dare to Dream, all coming up next on a brand new Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on the Counterattack. We start things off with women's college water polo. Two of the top teams in the country getting together in Northern California this past weekend, Stanford and Cal. Check out some highlights here from the Stanford H2O Polo Twitter account.
Going on 15 white, Carson Broad for first, and a goal on the power play scored by 11 dark.
So the Cardinal get the win there, and that takes us on to our Cap 7 college scoreboard. UCLA, one goal better than Loyola Marymount, 9-8, close one there. Another win for Stanford over Michigan, 21-9. Brown, 9-5 over Siena, and Cal Baptist edging Iona 9-7. Little West Coast, East Coast. Water polo on TV/streaming this weekend. Princeton Invitational action on Saturday on ESPN Plus. Make sure you download the ESPN Plus app so you can tune in. Now on to high school water polo. We have our first high school champs of 2019. We go to the state of Idaho, thanks to Coach Mark Collingham for sending in these photos. And shout out to the girls of Coeur d'Alene K-Rock Club Water Polo, first ever girls high school state champions in the state of Idaho. And the squad from Coeur d'Alene, they defeated Magic Valley 17-10. It was a big year for the Coeur d'Alene K-Rock team, as the boys also won. They defeated Boise 12-5. So congrats to both champs from the state of Idaho. Now we go back a couple of weeks to our Dare to Dream 10 and Under Festival that was held in Irvine, California and Houston, Texas. Here's a look back at some of the fun from the Irvine event.
I've always wanted to be a professional water polo player, and I'm one step closer to achieving that.
It helps you learn more about water polo, because my first time I just jumped in. I didn't really know what to do. I just learned from the other players. It's been a tough weekend. We have won, but it's been hard. We've had a lot of games. I think we've learned to be more focused and shoot better.
It's really fun to get the feel of playing a game with other kids and other teams. And you can talk to a lot of your friends. Like if you don't know how to do something, just ask them.
I think somebody should come to Dare to Dream to learn how to play and get better at water polo.
My favorite part is playing other teams that we've never played before. You can hear a lot of cheering, and it gives you good support.
Somebody should come to this tournament to dream and to play water polo.
You just get to show the crowd what you really do and prove it to them that you're literally the best water polo player ever.
Well, just moments ago, we told you about the first ever Idaho Girls High School State Championship winner, and fitting as today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day, we put together a little feature here on some of the girls and women that make up the great game of water polo. And now we close out the show as we do every week with our social media send-off brought to you by Cobian. We begin with our weekly Cobian winner, and shout out to Lindsay Westbury, the former Wagner College women's water polo player, thinking back on the glory days from Staten Island. And Lindsay will be the recipient of a brand new pair of Cobian sandals using the hashtags Counterattack and Every Step Matters. Now on to the rest of the social media send-off. If you support water polo, you win the Super Bowl MVP. It is just that simple. Julian Edelman earlier this year rocking the Harvard water polo shirt and then winning MVP with the New England Patriots, who, yes, won the Super Bowl again, defeating the LA Rams this past Sunday. Some rough conditions at ODP trainings over the weekend. Rain not going to stop these athletes from getting better. Thanks to Mr. Torres for sending this one in via Twitter. John Legend, the winner of all the awards. I believe he has the EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. He's learning how to swim, And Ashley Johnson wants to help via her Ash Johnson Twitter account. That would be fun to see John Legend learn how to swim and then learn how to play water polo. Speaking of Ashley, check out the team shot. She's with Team USA teammates Stefania Harlabides and Jordan Rainey, but they're playing for Vuliagmeni in Greece. This from Instagram. Santa Monica High School breaking out the hardware. CIF championship rings have arrived, looking good. And last but not least, this pup is ready to get out on the counterattack. Good form, head up on the dribble. And that's the best of water polo on the internet this week. Thanks for all your submissions. Keep them coming. Tag us at USAWP and use the hashtag counterattack. That's all for this week's episode. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.